like I said, it must be draining for you to keep doing these interviews. Do you think you're getting anywhere and getting this
No,
message to people?
no, I am concerned. I'm not a media person. When I publish stuff, I went through the normal peer review process. I have 60 peer-reviewed original research journal articles under my belt. Not that that was ever particularly what I wanted to do. I was in new drug discovery. I like understanding disease and why it happens, how you can fix it, what has gone wrong at a molecular level, and to try and relieve symptoms or the ongoing disease. And really, all I've done is applied that same skill set, the sort of, and a scientist knows for inconsistencies, basic things I know that clearly are not being, they're saying things that are happening that I just know are impossible. I should change all the rules of immunology. And so I looked around me, I could see no one in the media saying these things, medical correspondents, science experts, and so on. And so I had no idea. My family used to say, well, we believe you, Dad, but why is no one else saying this? And then someone pinged me the Ofcom coronavirus broadcasting guidelines issued on the day of lockdown in March. And essentially it says that, because, idle speculation might be dangerous, people might not then do what the government says, we're going to ask you to comply with what the government says and their advisors, more or less. That's what it said. And it doesn't seem that unreasonable initially. It's just that the way I've heard it, because I've spoken to people in the media who won't interview me, that it's much stronger than that they're simply not, they're not permitted to put on air people with views like mine, even though I'm amply qualified to say this is an alternative view and I think you should look at it. They will not interview me. And
Well,
know that's pretty much the way it is.
We've seen professors lining up, doctors lining up. We've seen press conferences. The scientific community, the medical community, I have seen, because obviously I've been following this story so closely. I mean, you must have seen the doctors in Germany, ACU 2020.
Yes, of course, and Belgium.
And Belgium, absolutely.
Yes,
and I share it, and they go, you can't share this on Facebook and Google. Exactly. This is frightening.
Yes, exactly.
Really
same with Twitter. I have put factual things on Twitter that are not only within the law, they're what you would expect people to do in a free liberal democracy, which is to say, I don't agree with what the government's doing, which is all they're saying. And here's some reasons why you might want to consider something else. These tweets get deleted. That's not appropriate. And so you ask me, am I breaking through? I don't think so. The government knows about me. That's rather flattering, but I'm not a threat to them. Even though I do think I understand what is happening. I don't know why, but I do think I understand what is happening and how it's been done. But I'm not a threat to them because I'm not a publicly known figure. And even if I was, I don't have a platform. So what they will do, I think, is benign neglect. They'll just ignore me and say they don't need to answer any charges I make.
You've not been, they can't smear you. See, this is what's really interesting. So I've had a senior dialysis nurse facing disciplinary action, through talking on my channel. But then I've had Dr. Reddy Hundekamp, has been on it. She's the resident London GP. Sorry, for BBC Radio London, she's the resident GP. I've had GP Ricochet on my channel, no problems. But this senior dialysis nurse, she's not allowed to speak. She's been threatened. They try and smear you. But if you have a reputation that can't be smeared, I don't. I had no problems whatsoever when I was at the BBC and ITV. Yes. I had a very successful company doing corporate training for big corporates all over the country. You have got a fantastic reputation. No issues in the past. So they can't smear you. What are they going to do? Just keep ignoring us?
That's the truth. Exactly. You can't ignore the truth. That's what they're